There we go. Nice looking here. Good.
Rob Rose is a soft-spoken and gifted portrait photographer. A Seattle native, he is also a devoted husband, father, and businessman. But beneath this gentle exterior burns a fierce heart, a heart that seeks justice in a land far away. Rose first experienced grinding poverty as a high school exchange student in Calcutta, India. A few years later, he headed for Nepal, donating his photography talents to a non-profit group. There he discovered a place desperately in need of his passion to help others. Nepal, home of the world's tallest mountains, a fusion of colorful cultures, religions, and landscapes, a destination for trekkers and mountain climbers, but a place whose grandiose beauty cannot hide its many problems.
It's overwhelming. There's so much need here, and everywhere you turn.
Political instability, poverty, pollution, just to name a few of the challenges. This is a country where life is also very difficult for people with disabilities. This was the life-altering discovery that Rob Rose made when he first came to Nepal in 1997 as a volunteer.
It's so unjust. I mean, to be discriminated against, to be held down, to be ostracized because of either an accident or a birth defect or anything to do with having a disability, you are thought to be suffering from a past life sin or a curse.
Every trip back, Rose learned more about this oppression from people like Nirmala Gyawali, who's been blind since birth.
People with disabilities are not treated as a person who can contribute or give contributions to the societies. I feel sorry to say this, but many people treat people with disabilities as damaged goods, which is a really sad thing.
And Rose also discovered how disabled women face double the discrimination of men. Amputee Jamuna Subedi was denied education for years.
The perception of people or attitude of people towards disability totally negative. We have to struggle more than as we expect in each and every step of our life.
Rose believed that change was possible in this country he loved so dearly. He teamed up with his close Nepali friend, R.R. Pandey, to launch several projects.
Oh. It's like we're made for each other type kind of a thing, We think most of the time in the same wavelength. And he has got a lot of passion in whatever he does.
Just look at the joy a hearing aid brings when this little boy hears sound for the first time. Rob worked through his own nonprofit, the Rose International Fund for Children, to assist people with disabilities, providing equipment for an orthopedic hospital and supporting kids at a special home in Kathmandu.
What did you study today?
But after 12 years of small projects, Rose's passion crystallized into something huge, a dream more difficult perhaps than climbing Mount Everest.
Changing a perception is what we're trying to do. I don't like to say that I'm changing a cultural belief, and I want to make sure that people understand that I'm not trying to change anybody's religion. So we're trying to change that perception.
Rose designed a groundbreaking program to do this, a large-scale social awareness campaign. The goal, to uplift people with disabilities and sensitize the nation to their dilemma.
Getting the population with the people with disabilities to realize that they have talents, they have abilities, they're differently able, they're not disabled. I mean, that's the key. That's the key to our program.
Rose landed a prestigious grant from Rotary International to fund a 3-year project. It'll include billboards, radio and TV spots, street drama, and a 24-hour hotline.
An approach where we're trying to use common symbols.
Knowing they're the experts on cultural differences and sensitivities, Rose enlists Nepali organizations to create the slogans and a logo. Various themes are shown to rural villagers for their input.
It says, "I am blind, but you can see a white stick."
And in the end, this is the winning design. And the campaign even signs on Nepal's most famous actor as spokesman. As word of Rose's mission gets out, it draws many other volunteers from Seattle to help.
This is a part of Rob Rose's project to assist the disabled or the differently abled in Nepal, and this is this wonderful painting project with this deaf school. It is a celebration of capability. It is quite something, and it brings them together in such a special way.
When I first heard about it, I thought, no way, Jose, can this guy do what he said he's going to deliver. And now that I've been there, I'm just overwhelmed and humbled at what he's doing. That you can make a difference. You can change people's minds by individually helping people. It's fabulous.
While some people come to Nepal to scale tall peaks, Rob Rose comes to conquer a mountain of discrimination. His name won't be recorded in the annals of famous mountaineers, but rather in the hearts and minds of children such as Sunita, who are finally being given hope and opportunity.
Yeah, very good man.
And I really feel like, this is my Mount Everest. Climbing Mount Everest is a moment in time. It's certainly a spectacular moment for an individual, but helping people with disabilities or raising their profile so that they have an opportunity, so they have a chance at a better future, a productive future. That's something that's going to last beyond my lifetime.